Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Season 4, Episode 1 of Locomotive Royale. I am your host, Ellis, otherwise known as the Admiral. With me, I have my junior technical advisor, Tyler. I don't know why I just butchered technical.
Hello.
And this episode consists of 5 logging locomotives, or at least engines that have performed the duty of logging. The definition may have been a little bit stretched. You can take a guess now as to who stretched it. But
Yeah.
to properly introduce our Royale, and of course the first locomotive that's coming along, is the very man who suggested this Royale. That would be our very own Moki Penguin.
And I am taking a small boy, Zero Railway 18.
There aren't too many big boys in this one, which I'm kind of surprised at, because, like, Skookum was on the table, the Malays, like, were at the Black Hills, they're on the table. And,
yeah, the one off Northern Pacific engine that ran on way near.
Yeah. But, yeah. But continuing down the line, in the second position, I wrote down a B for this, and oh, it's Brian.
Yes, that would be me.
Yes.
I am bringing Macmillan Bloedel 1055, or also known as Alberni Pacific number 7. Although technically it's actually had several different numbers. In like its entire life, it has worn the numbers 2, 7, 1007, 1055, and 18.
Wow.
For a minute, I thought you were trying to say that
it
wore the number 007, and I was like, this is the coolest engine here.
Yeah, no.
I mean, it did wear the number 1007.
Yeah. Well, 1007 is a lot less cool than James Bond.
Yeah.
This locomotive did not, in fact, have a license
I really
to kill,
wish it had been.
unlike RGS-20.
Bond 20 doesn't need a license.
Yeah, but she's earned one. In the third position, we have a newcomer. This is Horizon.
Hey, and I'm bringing Pulsum Logging number 101.
Hey.
This is a picture of 70.
It's the first picture I found.
Okay. So
I can only assume that it was something similar to this.
Okay.
They're an exact carbon copy.
Okay, just making sure that I don't have the wrong picture. Because Brian just faked me out a minute ago when he said it was whatever the first thing he introduced Alberni Pacific as. And I was like, that's not what I have. And then he said, also known as Alberni Pacific. I went, okay, cool. Anyway, here's the person stretching the rules. Matt, what did you bring?
Stretching the rules as normal, I brought a standard locomotive.
Doesn't look very standard to me.
So, like, this Pennsylvania Railroad H2, I don't know what its number was, because this is a railroad that existed for 15 years. Out in western Pennsylvania.
This looks like it's number 28, 26 or 28.
Maybe. Yeah. Out in western Pennsylvania, there was this logging railroad created in 1899 called the Pittsburgh, Westmoreland, and Somerset.
And they didn't know how to count, weirdly enough.
And basically, they had PRR. The biggest description I can find is that they had PRR rod engines. But I found a couple pictures of this PRR H2. At least one of them out there. So
interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm bringing a standard.
Well, this looks like an old boy. Anyway.
It is. It's like 1887, I think.
Oof.
Yikes. I mean, I wouldn't have given that away, but,
no,
you
I
know,
wouldn't
to
have
each their own.
I mean,
putting your cards on the table.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I'm going to lose anyway. Might as well have some fun.
And desperately
Brayden,
trying not
not
to
muted.
lose in the final position is Bender returning.
I have brought the Washington, Idaho, and Montana Railway Company, number 1, class 460-152, built by Alco, and it is basically the only steam locomotive to live more or less its entire life in the state of Idaho and Washington. Like the only particular one. They never went to Montana, but they never really went into Washington either. It was like a few miles.
Yeah.
And it's about the only state steam locomotive. Well, there isn't one, but
I would find it funny if an engine managed to only live in Idaho but only in the top part of Idaho, just like pinging back and forth between the two borders. Like,
it is the top part of Idaho.
It doesn't have a passport to leave the state of Idaho. It hasn't collected enough potatoes yet.
In the top left-hand corner of Idaho, there lived an engine.
Yeah.
We're not that far from the Canadian border.
And he was trapped there and couldn't leave. Anyway, so here we are. There are 5 contestants. It's time to begin another riveting season of Locomotive Royale. Tyler, of course, is going to be helping us by keeping track of who calls what. We all have one veto, which everyone is familiar with. There are no other major changes to the rules this season. In fact, I don't know anything that I'm really particularly going to change until at least the losers bracket, which is not the next season, but the season after that. So, everyone, prepare for your race to the bottom, but for now, these locking locomotives are going to climb to the top, starting with Milky's first stat call.
Fatter or adhesion?
Oh, God.
Interesting.
Ooh, I like that one.
Going once, going twice. Factor of adhesion.
Mine's kind of bad, but I'm going to let it slide.
Milky, you start.
4.01.
Wow, that's really good.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right,
Won the bottom.
Brian?
4.47.
Yikes. All right.
Yeah.
Horizon, what have you got?
4.20.
Nice.
It's the funny weed number.
Nice.
Funny weed number.
Matt, do you have a factor
How
of
are
adhesion?
you like this?
4.22.
4.22.
Better than I thought.
Okay. And Bender.
I'm off to a great start.
Ooh.
I thought this wasn't that bad.
I mean, it's probably not going to be
Why
that bad.
is
It looks like
Sierra 18?
it looks like a pretty modern engine.
Why
but
is he-
damn.
Why is Sierra 18 the only engine here that has a good factor of adhesion?
Because logging.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't know. Anyway, Milky gets 5 points. Horizon gets 4 points. Good start for him in Royales. Matt gets 3 points. Brian gets 2 points, and Bender gets 1 point.
Hooray.
What would really be interesting is putting Bender and Destroyer in Royales together and seeing how they can possibly manage to both get last.
Exact tie.
You want them to tie, is what
Hey,
you're
Hey,
saying.
don't count me out.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but Matt, the difference is you're doing it on purpose.
This is true.
All
And
right.
also, you wouldn't be the one in last place. You'd be the one sabotaging the person in first place.
And himself.
This is also true.
Anyway,
Carlos Amelio's wait. Wait,
shut.
what?
It's not your turn yet. Brian, what is your stat?
Well, let me just real quick read this.
Uh-oh.
That's risky.
Do it.
Let's go with total engine and tender weight.
Okay.
Total
just
engine
curious.
and tender weight. All right, going once, going twice.
Oh,
Total
I'll
engine
take
and tender
that.
weight, starting with Milky.
175,000.
175,000 pounds. Brian?
169.
Nice.
Nice.
Horizon?
221,100.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Oof.
It doesn't look like it should be that big.
No.
That's what he said.
Bat.
Matt?
188,550. I'll type it.
Too late.
Hey, guess what number I get?
Bender? Oh my god.
The chunky boy.
Alco,
I'm
what are
sorry,
you
Ben. I
on?
did not expect that to happen.
262,600 pounds for Bender.
Sorry, I made a typo.
Yeah? Oh, jeez. Oh, don't worry. That doesn't change your score any. Anyway, Brian
I am
gets
sorry, Bender. I did not expect that to happen.
Brian gets 5 points despite being a tank engine. Milky gets 4 points. Matt gets 3 points, Horizon gets 2 points, Bender gets 1 point. This has been an interesting start.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Yeah.
Okay. Horizon, it's time for your first stat call.
Oh boy, here we go.
Oh.
Hmm.
Huh.
Boiler pressure.
Boiler pressure.
Okay.
Okay.
Ooh.
Interesting
That's different.
call.
Going
Yeah.
once. Going twice. Okay, boiler pressure. Hold on, let me clear the slot for a minute. Milky?
Well, this is an RSRS bigger than you thought moment.
Oh, no.
180.
Okay, I guess that's not too bad. It's not too bad. Okay, Brian?
I'll do you one better. 185.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
You actually did him 5 better.
Horizon?
180.
180.
Ooh, wow.
Okay. Matt?
Okay.
140.
100. Ooh, that's, yeah.
Oof. Oh.
And Bender?
These things were chunky, but they weren't stupid.
Yeah, these are good. These are
Yeah.
good, like modern-looking engines. I expected
Yeah.
that to take this one handily. I didn't expect Matt to be that bad, but yeah, he wasn't winning. That's for sure. Anyway, Bender takes 5 points. Brian takes 4 points. Horizon and Milky both get 3, and Matt takes his 1.
This is familiar territory.
Yeah,
Rip. Rest in peace, Matt.
yeah. Well, welcome to Royale with Matt. Speaking of Matt, what's your stat, Matt?
I was smell it. No.
I just, okay.
Do you want to die?
I don't know. Do I want to die?
I mean, who would win that one?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Actually, here's just a question of curiosity.
Okay.
Matt, is your name actually spelled with a silent Y?
No.
Man, I wish.
Or is that just a...
It's not, but I
We
wish.
can make it.
It's
Do you want to go
fun.
to the court?
It's from me calling him Matt for a while.
I'll be right back. I have to go to
Yeah.
PNV.
Yeah, there we go. We're gonna change it.
Okay. You know what? Because screw you guys in particular. Tender water capacity.
Okay.
Tender
I
water
thought you
capacity.
were
Ooh, interesting.
differently,
Going once.
Yeah.
Going twice.
I'm in danger!
Alright, Milky, what's your
What?
tender water capacity?
3,000 gallons.
3,000 gallons. You don't have a lot of tender over there.
No.
Okay, I might have made a mistake.
Brian?
You have a small.
I'll do you one worse. 2,000 gallons.
2,000 gallons.
Ooh.
Matt, stop pasting stuff. Horizon?
4,000.
Okay, that sounds about right. Yeah.
Okay. Matt?
3,600.
That's still... Okay.
I'd like to thank you for asking
Oh
this
my
question.
god!
You know, free is better than nothing.
That's 6,000 tons... gallons for Bender. 6,000 tons, yeah.
Oh yeah. All the
6,000
Listen, you
tons.
flub, you
On a
just
water.
accept the flub.
That's
and move
heavier than the engine.
on. Okay, so Bender gets 5
Coast
points.
to coast.
Horizon gets 4 points.
I
Matt
might
gets
have
3
made a
points.
mistake.
Milky gets 2 points. Brian gets 1 point.
You know, it could have been a lot worse.
Could have been a lot worse.
I chose
Could have been a lot better.
I
Bender's...
chose a stat that didn't get me last.
Yeah. I mean, Bender's got 2 5s. Can he make it a third?
Driver diameter.
Ooh,
Driver
interesting. call.
diameter.
Good choice.
Very interesting.
Excellent choice.
Going once. Going twice. Driver diameter. Milky.
42.
Okay. Brian.
It's the answer.
42.
Okay.
Okay.
Horizon.
Now we know what the pulse one.
44.
44.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Matt.
I'd like to introduce myself.
50 inches for Matt.
Yeah,
And Bender.
50.
Haha.
Nice.
63
Yeah, I figured
inches.
it
How the heck does that 280 have 50-inch drivers? but we all have like 42 and 44.
Because logging.
Yeah, obviously.
That's why.
The ones on the W9M actually had 55-inch drivers.
Ha! No kidding.
All right, Bender gets 5 points again. Matt gets 4 points. Horizon gets 3 points. Milky and Brian both get 2.
Hey.
Oh, I got 2. Oh.
All right, so you guys can round out your scores for the end of round 1.
Oh boy, it's math time.
Yeah, do your math.
Uh,
Oh my.
let's see, that's 5, and carry the 27. And
If Matt somehow had 27 points at this point, that would be alarming. Considering you can only possibly
Carry the
get...
negative integer.
Considering the
5, 6,
only...
7, 8.
The theoretical maximum of points you could get is 25. If he had 27 and he was still adding... Brian put your number in the wrong spot.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
You do not have 14 bonus points.
Oh, whoops.
Just made that
I- Okay, this
What?
this page must have been extended or something.
No, it definitely wasn't. Matt, what is going on with your number?
That's showing how many bonus points I will be getting.
No.
God.
I'm sad but hopeful.
None.
Can you put your
I was
points
not
in?
expecting to do
Yeah,
this.
come on, man.
I did. It was 14.
You put them on... Crying out loud.
Oh, I see what happened here.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm glad you figured it out. Alright, so here's our standings. The WINM number 1, so this little 10-wheeler we've got here, is in first place with 17 points. Congrats, Bender.
Thank you.
Hanging on to second place, tied together, 1 point behind them with 16 points is Polson Logging 101 and Sierra Railroad 18. That's Horizon and Milky,
Wow.
respectively. Behind them, tied for fourth place, is both the PRR H2, driven by Matt, or brought by Matt, and the Macmillan blah 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 blah. The Alberni Pacific engine with 14
Alberni Pacific number 7.
Yeah, that.
Pinky boy.
With 14 points. They both have 14 points. So, that's where we are.
Number 14.
It's not a very spread out race, and there are 2 ties in the race already. So, without further ado,
And I'm already losing.
Milky, what is your second stat?
Okay, second stat. Minimum weight of whale.
Oh,
Ooh.
interesting call.
Oh boy.
This is
Going
this is
once,
going to be interesting.
Going twice.
Veto.
Oh, alright, that's a
Oof.
veto.
Shit.
Okay.
Was that Horizon?
That was me.
Okay.
With Bender.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
There,
Of
unfortunately,
course.
some of you folks I don't interact with enough to be able to tell your voices apart all the time. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm not sure the mic
Right.
quality anyway, so.
yeah, alright.
All right. Then, Weight on drivers.
Wait on drivers. Going once. Going twice. Wait on drivers. Milky, start us off.
Sold. 104,000.
104.
The price is right.
Brian?
I'm in danger.
130,000. Horizon?
113,550.
Oh, 113.
Ooh, nice.
Alright, Matt?
96,500.
Wow.
Light boy.
Yeah.
Very,
He doesn't.
very
You
fair.
could say he doesn't have much to him. Bender?
Ugh,
Still a chonker.
Still a chunk.
Still a chonker, but not in last. Alright,
no legit.
That's a 1.
anyway, and the winner is Miat, with 5 points. Milky gets 4 points. Horizon gets 3 points. Bender gets 2 points. And Brian gets 1 point. It's a shame, because that's I mean, I have no doubt that the Alberni Pacific engine has some pretty good stats, but
Yeah.
that's not one of them.
We haven't found them yet.
Yeah,
Speaking of pretty good stats,
Oh
go
boy.
on.
Here's one that is not.
engine wheelbase.
Engine
Okay.
wheelbase. That's a good call.
This is new
Going
and
once.
exciting.
Going twice. Engine wheelbase. Oh wait, engine wheelbase is less of a good call than I thought it was. Milky, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, engine wheelbase, 19.67.
19.67. Brian?
I forgot about this.
25.92. Ouch.
Ooh.
Yeah, there was another similar stat that probably would have been better for you. Horizon?
27.25.
That's worse.
Yikes.
Matt, how long is your long boy?
21.5.
Not that long.
Yes.
It's not the limo of the group.
And Bender?
Sing.
4.55.
Okay.
Okay. That
Aha.
that certainly came out all over the board.
Yeah.
Milky gets 5 points. Matt gets 4 points. Bender gets 3 points. Brian gets 2 points. Horizon gets a single point. We'll see if Horizon can go back with
Surprisingly,
that.
the first 1 point in this series for me.
Just realized I said the wrong stat, damn it.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think I know which one you meant, and it would have been a good call.
Soon, Team.
I read the wrong stat. I forgot that was a different stat.
We know. You can lament about it later.
Ooh.
All right, Horizon, you're up to bat.
Let's go with Builder.
Builder.
Oh,
Builder.
Okay.
This
Going
is,
once.
exciting.
Going twice.
Veto.
Okay, Mad Vito's
Okay.
Builder.
Yeah, I
Thank
don't
you.
want to. I don't want to be represented by Lines West shop.
Lions West.
Ooh,
That's
Ooh, I would've
that's
gotten five.
fair.
that is fair.
That's
is
a
that
choice.
better or worse than Elko?
But,
That's worse.
but since
Worse.
it's
Yeah, much
Penzie's
worse.
build- But since it's Penzie's shop, that would have been Baldwin. You
I mean,
absolute fool.
No.
No,
Lions
we
West
we only do
It's
like
like-
Altoona, Juniata, and the more I've
This
you know,
too is into Baldwin.
Lions
This
West
too
is
is
on the other
almost from
side of
Baldwin.
everything. It's not.
Yeah, Lines West is in Ohio, where nobody likes to be at
Mhm.
generally.
Hey, there's a reason
Hey.
What
Ohio
are you talking
has
about?
created
Ohio
an
doesn't
extraordinary
exist.
number of astronauts and aviators. It's these people want to leave Earth. Okay,
Sorry, Jader.
Let's go, Buckeyes!
Alright, second group.
all right, Horizon,
Oh,
what do you
wait.
got?
For year, older is worse, yes?
Older is
Yeah.
worse.
Okay, then not calling that.
Not going that. Okay.
Thank you.
Looks at Matt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Matt, you chose the thing that's easy to beat.
Tyler,
All right.
I'm pretty good at choosing things that are easy to beat.
Horizon, what did you choose?
High pressure cylinders.
High pressure cylinders.
Ooh.
Okay, we have a little calculator
Okay.
down here for that. So everyone fill in your
Well,
bore,
First.
stroke, and number of cylinders. Which everyone here should have 2 cylinders, or I'm very surprised.
No, I got free. No, just-
I am not a 3-cylinder machine.
I have
never mind.
14.
Oof.
look at all the hidden cylinders on this
Get all
thing.
Under every hatch is a new cylinder. Okay, so Milky gets 18 by 22. Let me just go through everybody. Actually, Brian gets 18 by 24. Horizon also has 18 by 24. Matt has 20 by 24. And Bender has 19 by 26. So, with that, Matt barely takes the cake, actually, over Bender. Matt gets 5 points. Bender gets 4 points. Horizon and Brian both get 3, and Milky gets 1.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's little soda can cylinders.
Yeah.
Alright. Matt, do you have something
Oh.
that you think you can win in?
Potentially, yes.
Go on.
Ratio of driving to overall engine wheelbase.
Okay.
That actually is a good call.
That's
That is
easy,
one.
I figured a 280 against another 280, a 460, and some 282s.
Anyway, going
It's
once,
a good choice.
twice, Okay, Milky. Ratio of driving wheelbase to overall engine wheelbase.
2.62.
0.62. Brian?
Wow.
I'm in danger again.
Ooh.
God damn it.
That's rough.
Ooh.
Oh, that
I
doesn't
guess I
bode
guessed
well for
correctly.
me then.
Ooh.
I suppose I guessed
Oh,
well.
no.
That's one that I did
Wait a
remember
second.
about those.
Hang on a second. Wait a second.
I'm beginning
wait
to
a
think that
second,
the Alberni
wait a
Pacific engine
second.
and the Polson Logging 101 are like
It
long lost
might be the
cousins or something.
same.
Matt?
I
Uh,
mean, since Builder was vetoed, we can probably admit that we're both Baldwins, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a Baldwin.
This
It's
we're built to
pretty
a
easy
we're
to see.
absolutely built to a standard design.
I'm 0.63.
Yep.
So, hi, Milky.
Also,
Everybody loves Nalco.
you said the S word. You said standard. Bender gets 0.56. Okay, so here's where we are. Matt gets 5 points.
This is new. I'm getting 5 points in my own category.
Milky gets 4 points. Bender gets 3
Okay,
points. Brian and Horizon both get 2.
Well, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, how did I do well?
I don't know. You haven't played your trap card yet.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, I know his trap card.
I'm afraid of whatever that is. Okay.
I'm in danger.
Oh, this isn't hard to realize.
Bender, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm looking at the things and I'm noticing there's only about like one thing I'm scared of here. So let's go with evaporative heating surface.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
Evaporative heating surface. Okay. Going once. Going twice. Milky.
1,374.
1374. Ryan?
I typed in the wrong stat. I'm just looking at his, and and I'm looking down at mine, and I'm like, wait, that's not right. Mine's in the hundreds. But then I realized I'm looking at evaporated heating surface
Okay.
divided by cylinder volume.
Well, we've
Okay.
never had anyone make that mistake before.
No,
Huh.
totally haven't.
Not
It's because I'm on mobile. It's weird. It's got weird
Okay.
formatting.
Don't break my formatting.
I would know about weird formatting.
56.
1156. All right, Horizon?
2108.
2108. That's pretty good. Matt?
1265.
1265. Ouch.
Ooh.
And Bender?
2134.8.
Whoa,
Okay.
that's a close one. Between you and
Yeah.
Horizon, that's pretty good.
I told you there was one thing I was scared of.
Yeah.
I like this.
Well,
All
what do
right.
you know? I got another completely symmetric round.
Bender gets 5 points. Horizon gets 4 points. Milky gets 3. Matt gets 2. And Brian gets 1. And that would be the end of round 2. Everyone tally up your points, add them into your total, and we'll see where we stand.
I think that's math.
Yeah? Alright, it looks like everyone's done it except Milky.
Milky.
Yep.
It's not like he's taken a very long time. Everyone else was very quick.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Quick math.
Quick maths. Alright. Ooh, this is a race for
This is
first.
different.
This is exciting.
Oh,
Well, unless you're Brian.
shit.
Anyway, Matt, what the hell are you doing up here? Matt is in first with 35 points in the PRH2. If this absolute meme takes it, I don't know if I'm going to be upset or
He brought
overjoyed.
it.
It's Penzi.
It is.
Together.
But it's not standard. I mean, look at it. It doesn't even have a belt pair.
It is kind of standard.
Ugh.
It's standard before standard became cool.
Actually, it's the basis for the PRR-H3, which did have a bell pair.
Well,
And some of the PRR-H2s were upgraded with a bell pair, but the classifying confused me, so I went with the base.
okay.
Okay.
I just like how I'm just admiring these guys chilling on these logs. Anyway, Matt has 35 points. He's in first place. In second place is the WI&M class number 1. That's Bender's engine. In third place is Sierra Railroad 18. These guys are all within 1 point of one another. And then 29 points in fourth place, Polson Logging 101. That's the wrong picture. Polson Logging 101. And with 23 points in last place is the Macmillan Bloedel blah 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 blah. Alberni Pacific number 7, which is a cute engine. It's just floundering for some reason.
Yeah.
Anyway. Milky.
Guys, I just realized I have all of your trap cards, and it's great.
God.
Oh boy.
Sierra Railroad 18.
These are all cute little things. I'll give them that.
They are.
Can't ask that. Yeah.
This is the cutest assemblage of engines in a while, and that's saying something. And you know what else strikes me about this arrangement? This is maybe the first Royale in a while that everything's been standard gauge.
Yeah.
Wow.
Amazing.
Shoot. Somebody made a mistake.
Nice.
Well, Ellis, you say that, and we had an entire season of 2-foot not that long ago.
I know,
Engine
but
weight.
I'm not saying they're all the same. I'm saying they're all standard gauge.
No, I mean about the cute thing.
Oh, yeah, well,
2-foot.
it's what the people want.
It is what the people want.
Supposed to be.
Alright, Milky, what have you got?
Yes.
You can't say
Engine
that
weight.
Engine weight. Alright,
And you are
going once, going twice.
Angina.
Engine weight, Milky, take it away.
115,000.
115,000 pounds, okay. Brian, you've seen this number before.
You already seen it. It's likely that I'm going to lose, but screw it. 169.
Nice.
Nice.
Horizon?
141,150.
Alright.
Very
Matt?
particular.
108,550.
Okay, and
Yep.
Bender?
152 even.
152 even. Still pretty heavy, but not the heaviest.
Yeah.
The winner is Hat. Matt gets 5 points, Milky gets 4, Horizon gets 3, Bender gets 2, Brian gets 1. Okay. Brian, can you get yourself a 5?
Hang on, I'm just texting my mom because she asked me about what's going on, how long this is going to take, and I'm just saying that we're somewhat near halfway if style points doesn't go on for too long.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Guys, let's make style points go on forever.
No, let's
That
not,
could be arranged.
let's not get Brian in trouble.
Please, I need to eat dinner, please.
Food is unnecessary. Locomotive games
I just
are important.
turned off my phone without realizing I still have to.
Easy.
Let's
Reject
see.
dinner, embrace Royale.
Yes.
Yeah.
Embrace train game.
To be fair, I had a... Actually, Gloria's behind me, so I'm not going to say that out loud.
Hey,
What?
just realized something.
No,
I have multiple things.
Okay.
Valve gear.
Oh,
Why would you do
Oh.
I also had a...
Kill me. Kill me now.
that? Did somebody say
Who wants to veto this?
Oh, what did he call?
There.
Valve gear.
Valve gear? Alright, going once.
Who wants to veto this?
Going
Somebody
twice.
should veto. Somebody
Milky.
should veto this.
Nope, I guess it's going through. Okay.
somebody said veto, didn't they?
Darn this tablet.
I know, but I'm saving my veto for something else that
Oh, God.
is really not in my favor.
I know... Yeah. I guess none of the 3 people with a veto. Matt seems to
I was
really want
trying
to,
to.
but... Oh, well. Wait, who was?
Horizon said he tried to.
I was trying to veto.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't
Oh.
hear you then. Okay, that's a veto.
Okay, then thank you.
Thank
Uh,
God.
Okay.
It's like all 4 of us, except for one person, has Stevenson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stevenson, out of there. No.
The massacre. Okay.
Oh,
Massacre.
I suppose that means we'd all get 4 though, which isn't all that bad, but
No, we'd all get 1.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
oh,
we'd
yeah,
all
good.
get
I had the
one.
rules work for a sec.
No. If one person has... Yeah. No, you'd all get 4s.
Really?
Yeah.
You fool!
Darn it!
It's okay. It's
Maybe
okay.
my score isn't as good as I thought it was then, but like, it's still gonna be funny.
Okay, anyway. So, Brian, what's your next call?
How's about Ellis Tamelio's weight
Oh,
competition?
God.
Oh,
God.
Where's the recorder?
Works for me.
Matt, do not. Okay. Going
You're
once,
actively searching for the
going
recorder.
twice. Ellis Tamelia's weight computation. It's down here. Weight on drivers divided by engine weight. Go for it, guys.
Alright, I thought I heard a note from Matt. God damn it.
Matt could also just enter
Yeah.
his numbers.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
I should do that. Just a sec.
Permission to kick Matt out of the call.
No, please.
Yeah.
Wait on driver.
Something's not right here.
No, I can't.
No.
Can't server mute. I'm sad.
Everything that's
Wait, that's right, but what the hell?
Engine weight 108 550.
okay. I see what happened here.
This may have been a bad call.
Woof. Okay.
Yes.
A 3.
Moki's taking home 5 points. Milky has
Oh,
0.9. Brian has 0.77. Horizon has 0.8. Matt has 0.89. And Bender has 0.76. Those high numbers are virtues of being consolidations and not Mikados or 10-wheelers.
Yep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a good number for you guys. So Milky gets 5 points. Matt gets 4 points. Horizon gets 3 points. Brian gets 2 points. And Bender gets 1 point.
a familiar
That did
number.
not go the way I expected it to. That was unusually bad. What the hell?
Well,
Well, you see, you have tiny drivers.
but look at your competition is really the point. Nobody else is the people with trailing trucks or the people with more wheels that aren't driving wheels are going to have a much harder time.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Horizon.
Hmm.
Let's see. What to choose? This worked out for me, so let's do same as above, but substitute firebox area for great area.
Okay, same as above.
Interesting.
Going once, going twice. Okay, same as above, but substitute firebox area for great area. Milky.
22,680.
22,680. Brian.
21,645. Oh, Jesus,
Fairly
Matt.
close.
Oh, ouch.
Don't look at Matt's yet.
Sorry.
Horizon?
I forgot about this.
25,200.
Oh, that's a good number.
Okay.
Okay, Matt.
16,733.
Ouch.
Oof.
And Bender.
And now watch as we're all trapped.
Oh!
Yeah.
There we go, Bender.
30K 560. That's a 5. Horizon gets a 4. Milky gets a 3. Brian gets a 2. Matt gets a 1.
Rip.
That was a good call. Except your biggest competition, or well, I suppose that's right. Horizon had sort of fallen. Which, honestly, I'm looking at these numbers and I'm looking at the engines, and it's like, man, Brian and Horizon should be doing a lot better than they are. Anyway, Matt.
I don't know what's going on.
It's my turn. Excellent. What if I pulled a little sneaky on y'all
Oh no.
Yeah. What are you going to try and pull?
and and asked about the number and class?
Oh Christ.
Vito.
Oh, there he goes. That's what he was waiting
Okay.
for.
Okay.
Okay.
Get that out of here.
Number built.
I'll take that.
Oh, here we go.
Going once. Going twice.
No.
Vito.
Ryan, you
Oh,
were the-
okay.
No.
Okay, he did it. He did it.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you.
No.
Thank
Y'all-
you.
Y'all had one though, and you would have gotten 4s. I'm just gonna say that.
Oh, I had 2.
Him having 2 would have nuked everybody
I
else.
had 105. What are you saying?
Technically, I had 2, but
I had 105, but
Jesus.
Standards.
Yeah. Yep.
Pansy.
you and your
And-
pansy numbers.
Okay, we have officially run out of vetoes on the board. All right, Matt,
Good.
pick a stat.
I have absolutely no clue. Let's see. That would not be a good idea if I did that.
Oh, but it's a very good idea.
No,
Stop.
it's not.
But it's a very good idea. Yes, it's a very good idea.
Let's see. Did we? You know what? Tender loaded weight.
Tender loaded
Okay.
weight. Uh-oh.
You failed, Matt.
Thank you, Matt.
Okay. Anyway, Milky,
60,000.
60K for Milky. Brian.
Nothing.
Ah,
You get the sun.
Yes.
No, he doesn't get the sun. He gets nothing. It's a 0. He's
You get
Tender
wins.
loaded weight.
Tender loaded weight is the sun.
Boom.
all right.
Casually
Horizon,
at this moment.
80K.
80,000.
okay.
Matt.
Hey, same.
Oh my God.
Hey.
What?
Bender.
You actually pulled a smart one here.
Okay. Okay. I mean, okay. This is going to be an interesting point. Well, obviously, Brian wins. So, Brian,
Yeah.
take your 5. Milky, take your 4. Horizon
Damn
and
right.
Matt, you both get a 3, and Bender gets a 1. What was that?
Yes.
All right.
Matt's laughing
Well, no.
evilly, but it's not like he can
It's
or
not.
would plan this.
Yeah.
I don't think you would. No.
Uh,
I have 3 stats to kill you all with.
okay, well, you've
Uh-oh.
only got 2 more rounds to do it with, so
All
Godspeed.
right,
Yeah, that's a
do it
pain.
then.
Have fun.
Godspeed.
Do it. Don't.
Let's see. So we all know my tender is bigger, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Presumably, yes.
Yes.
So, supposedly.
Were we all coal-fired?
No.
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 Mhm.
No, we burned the superior.
Okay,
Bodies?
Pacific
Oh.
Northwest in it.
No, just
We're not Russians.
The mob engine.
So I'm going to be pulling a risk on this one, but I feel like since this thing was built in the year of
Our
good,
Lord.
it will win.
Alright. Okay.
Tubes.
Tubes.
Oh.
Ooh, this is a
Ooh.
hell of a call. Okay. Milky tubes.
Okay, tube. So I just put the number and then the diameter?
Yep. Number dash diameter. I would try to copy the format that it has on there or some such thing, but as long as it's understandable.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
202 inches.
202-inch tubes. Brian?
I didn't think.
Which is quite a
134
bit,
2-inch tubes.
considering how small this engine is.
Horizon?
Just under 300
Right.
2 inch.
Ooh.
Okay. Matt?
147, 2.25.
Yep.
Oof.
Ouch. Bender?
So
272 2-inch tubes. Okay, that's an interesting.
I was thinking about that.
I love calling these stats because they're just so weird. Okay, so Horizon gets 5 points. Bender gets 4 points. Milky gets 3 points. Brian gets 2 points, and Matt gets 1 point.
Matt's back in familiar territory.
yes, I am. For the second time this round.
Yeah, well, he couldn't stay on top forever with that thing.
Yes, I
Yeah.
could.
No,
Yes, I
I
could.
don't
We
think they
can't.
would have.
You lied to yourself.
I lie to myself all the time. So what?
Yikes! All right, everyone, tally up your points for the end of round 3.
I don't know what you mean by mentally incapacitated. 5, 4, 3,
no, I
1,
don't-
1.
Oh.
I just got a warning from Windows that was like,
54131.
Shush. 5. So there's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 again. Okay. That's 51. 61.
The struggle.
The struggle.
I'm not good at math.
Matt, you
That's
just,
mine.
you just,
That's mine.
yeah.
Oh, whoops.
I was going to say, I don't remember the Polson boy going that far ahead.
I was also just sitting here waiting for Brian to add up his points, and now I feel bad
Ooh.
because he already did.
Ooh.
I'm actually
35.
that far back.
5, 29, 31.
Oof sized yard.
Okay, so 9, and that's a 4. Okay.
Okay.
The
Is
worst
this
part is I have a whole bunch of bullets loaded. The problem is I don't have the gunpowder to fire them all.
Anyway, alright, Milky is now
Of
in the
course, me.
lead with Sierra Railroad 18.
Okay.
Matt is in second place with 49 points in the PRH2. Bender and Horizon are tied for third with 47 points apiece. And in last is the Alberni Pacific thing. Brian has 35 points. That's a gap. That's not great.
My brother.
Not a great situation to be in, but you know, yours is the only. Well, no, I lied. Never mind. Carry on. Moki, next.
All
Next
right. Overall wheelbase.
Overall wheelbase.
Oh, this is a choice.
This is a choice.
You absolute fool. You absolute fool.
Oh, because he's worried about you coming back. Milky, what is it?
45.12.
45.12. Ryan?
25.92.
Yep.
Okay.
Horizon?
50.44.
Matt?
Overall wheelbase, right?
Mm-hmm.
Roll wheelbase, yes.
47.70.
47.70. And Bender?
I'm long.
Yeah.
Look at this long. Such a fine.
That's how he
ball.
speaks. Long, small,
I speak
heavy,
long.
etc.
Okay, well,
I speak heavy.
unsurprisingly, Brian gets 5 points.
Yep.
Milky gets 4 points, though. Matt gets
Yep.
3. Horizon gets
Yeah.
2. Bender gets 1. And I think Milky...
This was the calculated move.
Yeah, Milky did the damage he wanted to do. He's closing that gap
Yeah.
between... Or he's widening
Yeah.
the gap between him and the H2. By just a little bit. Anyway,
There's a joke there about widening the gap, but I'm not gonna find it.
okay.
Mind it.
Brian, what's your last stat?
Mind your Brunels.
There's a few things I could do. One of them is kind of risky, so I'm going to go with the other one.
Okay.
Although
Do the risky
I
one.
thought this one was vetoed, but for some reason it wasn't.
Okay.
Year built.
Oh.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for that to be called.
Between oof.
It wasn't vetoed, just Matt said his at the top of the show.
Yeah.
It's whatever. So
I only know Max because of Railroad Tycoon 2.
Anyway, Milky,
1906.
1906. Brian,
Oh, okay, I'm not
No.
1929.
1929.
Okay,
Horizon,
rookie numbers.
1912.
Rookie numbers.
Bender.
What?
We don't need to know yours.
It's 1888. Okay.
That's bad. Anyway, Bender.
Milky and I have a problem.
Yeah.
Comrade,
Can't believe it.
How
don't do
did
anything unreasonable.
How did I come in second?
I like how Bender, yours and Milky's engines look about at least 20 years apart.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
Anyway,
Horizon, the reason you came in second is because your engine is the predecessor of my engine.
So,
We're built to a similar design. It's just I'm a more modern and smaller thing.
I guess.
anyway, Brian wins. Brian gets 5 points. Horizon gets 4 points. Milky and Bender each get 3, and Matt gets 1.
this is familiar territory. Now.
Yeah.
This thing was not going to last.
Look
how much stack this guy has.
Faces,
Uh,
warning faces.
Alright, Horizon?
What do I want to do now? We don't all burn coal.
Oh crap! I stepped on my recorder.
There's
Is it broken?
No, but it's
Damn.
very erectile dysfunction-y.
You son of a bitch.
Let's do attractive effort. Why not?
Oh.
Okay. Interesting choice.
Okay. Loki?
25,966. More than you thought, probably.
Not bad. Brian?
29,000.
That is a disappointment for what that engine is. Horizon?
Yeah.
Adhesion.
Yeah, 27,039.
Okay.
What's our stat again? Just
Attractive
Attractive
effort.
effort.
Attractive effort.
okay. I thought we did that one. Okay.
If you want, we can just give you the one and move on.
22,848.
Oof.
Okay. And Bender.
This thing did better than I thought it would do in that.
Yeah,
What?
How the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
it's a good engine.
It's hard
Uh,
because I lost.
Okay, apparently I'm more powerful
Anyway,
than I thought I was.
I know I said I was disappointed at Brian, but he does still get 5 points here. Horizon gets 4, Milky gets 3, Bender gets 2, and Matt gets 1.
Have we ever had someone get 25 points in a round before?
No, we haven't, but we've had people get close.
Yeah.
Somehow Brian is getting 3 5s in a row. I somehow don't think that's going to last, but I assume that's only really happened because people have considered he's not a threat. Anyway,
Yeah.
Matt, what are...
Hey, it's my turn.
Yeah.
That would not be a good choice.
I like how little the firebox stuff has been touched. The heating ability is like... The heating ability and computations have not hardly been touched at all, and everyone's just sticking to like the safe stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. Probably for good reason.
I know my engine.
However, that does not stop me from calling Firebox area.
I don't... Okay.
Ooh. Okay, Matt, that's an interesting one.
Let's do this.
Well, it's not like he wants to win, I guess, even though he was
Yeah.
pretty close to the top. Okay. Milky Firebox area.
126.
126. Brian.
100.
There goes
Ooh.
the 5 streak. Horizon?
Yeah.
Maybe I should have called more of these. 140.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are good engine. Those
Matt?
generic bikes.
119.52.
119.52.
That's better than I thought it would do.
Better than
I'm
Brian
not
somehow.
last.
Bender?
Great.
Woof.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not last.
Bender gets 5 points. Horizon gets 4 points. Milky gets 3 points. Matt gets not last. Brian gets 1 point.
Not last is usually pretty good.
Have you ever had somebody get, like, a round where, like, they won every category, every, like, stat except for their own?
I don't know.
Bobby.
I don't think so.
In one of the...
Because I think
seasons.
I had that once.
I mean, we have all the records. They're in the document in the description. So if anybody wants to go look through those, or if you wanted to participate in one of these Royales, because it's an easy time for me to say so, there's a link to join our Discord in that document as well. So it is time for
Shameless plug time.
the final stat. Well, the penultimate stat, really, because
The final solution. Wait.
No.
maybe
Wait a
maybe
second,
don't
no.
say that. Okay, Bender.
Demonetized.
Should I try to win or should I go for the lull?
That's 100% up to you, dude.
Go for the wall.
Try to win.
Go for the wall. Go for the wall.
I think this is a
Try to
good
win,
engine. I would
man.
like to see it win.
Fine. Funny is funny.
I want to see this win as well.
Funny is funny.
Matt, shut up.
No.
All right. So, normally at this point, I would go do, but I don't want to die because I know this thing will.
I don't know about that, but
Trust me, it's meager.
okay.
But I will go with Flew 2 Blinked.
Fluent 2 blank. That's an interesting call. I like that call.
Yeah, that
But-
is the really interesting.
That's a choice.
I like that call, but not for you. I don't think it's going to help you as much as you think it might. But hey,
No, probably not.
maybe I'm wrong. All right, Milky,
12.
12. That's really short. Brian,
Mine somehow shorter.
okay.
10.67.
I guess I take back what I said. Horizon,
13.
okay.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing as you, Ellis. I thought this thing had a long boiler.
13.22
13.22.
from Matt.
As it turns out, you were all wrong.
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yes.
W.
Okay. Bender gets 5 points. Matt somehow gets 4. Horizon gets
Excellent.
3. Milky gets 2. Brian gets 1. And that is the end of round 4. Everyone tally your scores up, and we'll see where we stand. And then, Tyler, you and I need to have a little chit-chat.
Huh.
I want to go back to my happy place.
I'm sorry, you're not allowed to go back to your happy place yet. It's about
Your
to get
happy
much
place
worse.
is long gone, Tyler.
Oh,
No.
Brian.
Oh, no.
Oh, you're total. Oh, no.
5,
It's
6,
down to style points, boys.
It is down
It's
to
up to
style.
the delegates.
You'll be able to get style points.
11.
Wait, Matt's still doing math, it looks like.
I know,
60.
like,
Oh.
the leader right now.
How am I
The,
in
the
That's
two,
impressive.
a third?
like, you've got the one guy who knows everything about the engine he's brought because it's like his favorite engine ever. You've got the guy who has a pretty well-known preserved engine. And then there's me, and I'm just like, I know a fair bit about Alberta Pacific number 7. There's some interesting stuff about it, but I don't think I can make up the style points.
Okay, Tyler. So,
All right.
I think I've been, like, listening to Matt too much because a part of me wants to say we just call Loco base ID and let the chips fall where they may.
Do it.
Shut up!
No. Please.
Please, no. Please, no.
What even is mine?
I'm trying
I-
to...
I don't like that though.
I'm sure.
The chips may fall where they may, but
Actually, maybe you don't do that.
I don't want to let Steve, just Fano snap because of his infatuations with certain wheel arrangements.
For local base ideas,
Oh wait,
it
that's
possibly
right.
put in might happen
How about
someday.
Power L1 or Power LT? That's
I mean,
could
Power
be
MT is always a good call.
Yeah,
But it's not as exciting as Loco Base.
I would argue for Power MT.
Yeah, Power MT,
Matt, shut
I
up.
feel
I'm
like...
in a bad spot right now.
Tyler, if I'm honest, I feel like Power MT is our go-to when it doesn't get called.
Yeah.
Go
Because
to
it's a
power.
good computation. Or
It is the best one we have so far.
so far, he says.
You also do Robert Limousine.
Robert Limousine's power computation, I'm pretty sure, is just going to help the number 1.
Yeah.
And,
I-
and
Then I can do the
I'm
recorder
just
thing.
sitting here hoping that... why am I rooting for Matt? Whatever. We're doing...
How are you?
Excellent.
No, we're doing Power MT.
Oh.
Okay.
We're doing Power MT. Everyone write in your Power MTs, and remember, you're going to put this value in the bonus category and not add it to your total. Do not add to your total until we're done with style points. Milky.
330.44.
30.44. Brian.
476.40.
Whoa!
There's a good number.
Oh.
I'm in trouble.
I think Brian should have hung out in the power computations. Horizon?
Yeah.
407.18.
Or 7.18. Okay, not bad. Matt?
I'm in trouble.
Aw.
227.45.
Well, I was
Oof.
hoping it would help you, but then it didn't.
Baby.
Bender?
Moment of truth. Moment of truth.
What?
I don't have the knowledge to do that computation.
Oh, my!
do you not have
Wait
it?
a minute.
You not have
Wait
it?
a minute. Ellis.
Assembled. The last 2 times I've been here, it's just been myself.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. We never fixed it.
no, we didn't. I still have that email from them that we have not had time to go through. Well, that's unfortunate.
You did not get points.
Well, I didn't get last.
Matt's out of here like, I'm not. I didn't get last.
For me,
I've won, but at what cost?
Okay, anyway, Brian gets 5 points. Oddly enough. Horizon gets 4 points, Milky gets 3 points, Matt gets 2 points, and Bender gets the pity point.
That saddens me.
F1.
F/1.
He
Just out
gets,
of curiosity,
he
what
gets
do
an
you
F out
guys
of 5.
so Robert Lee Messina's power computation and power L1? I want to
The,
see,
the
like,
difference is Robert Lee Messina's was just basically smash 2 stones together, and you get magic.
Get mad.
Power L1 is more, let's think this through.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I'm curious what your guys' Loco bases are.
This one I do want
yeah,
to know.
mine is bad.
This one I do want to know.
Yeah.
Milky, what's yours? Without writing it down.
15,430.
Okay, mine is
Oh
13,080.
my god. Alright, you guys don't have to write these down. Brian, what's yours?
I would have.
15,413.
Holy Moses.
Ellis, you should have called that.
Horizon?
12,764.
Wow.
Matt?
Better.
1,151.
Oh my lord.
Oh my god.
Bender?
You should have called that, Ellis.
Again, the issue is only like the people
yeah,
who
that's
grew
right.
up here know about it.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot. You're your own stat page.
Yep.
And I suppose it
I was
hasn't been
pregnant
added to the
all the
Loco
time.
base yet.
No.
Can we give him a bonus point for that?
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Making your own
How
stat
come I
page,
never got
it's
the bonus point for
worthy.
that?
We'll just do that because that'll sort of help to try and balance things out for when he doesn't have stuff. Okay, so
Yeah.
style points right off the bat. I just want to say that Matt and Bender both have reversing lights. I'm not sure about anybody else. I assume Brian does.
I do.
Yeah. So you guys give your points for reversing lights.
Sure.
That is a cute reversing
I
light.
think
I did not.
Horizon. Yeah, make sure to update your points. I think Horizon gets the point for most sand at a glance because he's got 2 pretty good
Triple
sized
double.
sand domes.
Yeah.
He does have many
Sorry,
domes.
2 sand domes. And about... Number 7
Wait.
has 2 sand domes as well, I think.
Poulsen number
It has
70
3
has
domes.
backup light as well.
Yeah, that's okay. Pulse 70 is a backup light.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. I hate to just drag on with Matt here, but Matt has the little flares on his domes, which we've given points for before.
Yeah.
Milky has a spark arrestor.
Can we get points for the fact that mine went up 14% grades on an average?
Excuse me, what?
What?
What
Okay,
the
the logging railroad that this H2 operated on had a logging branch that took grades that had grades of about 14%.
source?
How?
The only source I have is a pamphlet,
Like a geared locomotive
Okay.
is the only thing that can go up that.
but the
If it-
pamphlet is made by the only historical society that knows about this railroad.
What a bunch of foamers.
Yeah.
There we go. Anyhow,
I hate to break it to, well, I hate to break it to Bender, but everyone except for Bender has doors. So
Can
everyone,
On the back?
no, Bender has doors.
Bender does not. What?
I
Oh, he
I
does.
looked
He has a
at the
stealth.
cab-
Photo.
He has a stealth door.
It's outlined in the early photo.
Oh yeah, it is. That's
Never
right.
mind. All right, I take that back.
It does. Nobody here has all weather cabs except for possibly Mr. Tank Engine. If that is all weather.
Let
Yep,
me...
all-weather cab because Canada.
Yeah, Tanky has all weather.
Tanky.
Yep.
Okay, time to find that pamphlet, just because proof.
Tanky also has a
okay.
caboose he's
Number
pretending is a coach.
That is true.
Uh,
Let's see here. Actual equipment
Oh my
wise.
god, it is a caboose. I just realized that.
Here's a picture of number 2, and as you can see, they did have.
I do see the
Nice
doors.
line.
Okay.
Do I
Yeah.
get bonus points for having a technically 50% survival rate?
Yes.
I mean, I have 100.
I do too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, then Milky gets the point for survival.
Percent.
Milky
Yeah.
gets a survival point. Does anybody have...
By being half an engine.
real-life
Yeah.
models or trains models?
Q has real ones. I'm positive. I don't have a picture, but I know it has it.
If you have a trains model, give yourself a point. If you have a mass-produced real model, give yourself a point. And for the people who
Brass
have
model, baby.
50% survival, give yourself half a point.
Half a point. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I found the pamphlet and I found the words. Okay.
Okay. You can have your point for your ridiculous grades because what the hell?
Yes.
Oh, but I think I have a picture of 40% grades, but I don't know if that was this rear review. I don't think it was.
Wow.
It's that picture I posted a while back of just like that line that goes straight up a mountain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that picture.
I don't think that was this though.
That sounds like
something
something
else.
where you'd want a cable hooked onto it.
Yeah, they did a lot of incline roads up here. The wreck out by Clarkia, which is how I pronounce it, not really how it's supposed to be pronounced, is an accident from an incline road having the cable snap. There's a bunch of the stuff up there still, even trestles.
Oh, wow. That's
Huh.
cool.
Worcester.
Excuse me?
Anyhow, I have one complaint with some of these locomotives right off the bat.
Okay, go on.
Okay. Alberni Pacific number 7 is the only one that was built specifically with piston valves. Sierra number 18 and the WIM 10-wheeler were both retrofitted with economy valves, which are basically piston valves slapped onto slide valves.
Yes.
So
what you're
I
saying
guess
is Alberni Pacific gets a point, and then the other two get half a point.
basically.
Yeah, go ahead, guys. Give yourselves those points.
Well-
I guess the H2s. Did you not have electricity? Did you not hear of Thomas Edison?
I was gonna bring that up in a little bit. Everyone else has electricity except for Standard Land over there, so everyone else give yourselves a point.
Oi.
Unless your dynamometer is a kite that you're just hiding in the cab.
Aha, that's it.
The
Let me give
electricity
myself
is
a point for
literally
that.
provided by Benjamin Franklin.
I, as well as at least 2 others, I think, more like 3, have cross-compound compressors, of course.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Folks
Yeah,
with cross compound,
I do.
and by people with cross compounds we mean not Milky and not Matt.
Wait. Cowcatcher point.
I was gonna come around to that. You do have a cowcatcher.
Yeah.
And so does the Polson boy.
Yeah.
And so does the
18
WIM boy. And so actually
Wait,
it's everyone
no.
except for Brian.
Also,
God damn it,
Pulson 70
Ford.
only has a single stage.
Yep.
It doesn't have a cross
Oh.
compound.
Rip.
So,
I would also like to mention that these guys were early adopters of oil firing in 1912.
Yeah.
Okay.
ooh, multiple
well,
fuels.
Congratulations.
This thing was
I mean,
built
I-
with oil firing.
I mean, I would give that a style point, but that's just me.
Yeah, but you're not in charge here.
Well, it is multiple fuels. That is.
I mean,
Yeah.
was it
During the-
Oil
converted?
fuel
Mine
style
was
point, yes, no.
built.
Yes,
with
it was
oil
converted.
firing in
It was
1920.
converted to oil firing, but it was like 6 years after this thing was built.
Okay, that's fine. Take your point.
Yeah.
Anything interesting? This also
Question.
might be one of the first times in a while we don't have any non-North American engines, because I instinctively am looking
Yeah.
at the smoke box doors of all of them, because I'm so used to calling that point, and everyone's just got normal smoke box doors.
Wait, can I ask something?
Sure.
Can I get a paint point because mine was painted in this for a while
Oh,
because
God.
it was.
Oh my god, that is
Lining.
What in
color?
Okay.
Pinstripe.
Lining.
that is very beautiful.
I also had some pinstriping. I'll grab a photo.
Why have I
I
forgotten
just had-
this thing survives? I've seen this
I
thing.
just had some very basic,
This
nice
is-
stuff.
The picture that I
Wheels.
posted is an H3, so
Okay.
not the same class, but it would have had the same paint.
Did anybody
see,
else
so-
have half decent paint?
Here's my paint.
I not really Alberta
So-
Pacific, but kinda. I don't know.
Posting the picture
Oh
of
my
number 2
God.
again, they did have some rather nice white stripes sometimes.
I think.
Why-
it
why
might
did
have
you
had
go with the
red
movie
stripe at some
one?
Point, but I can no. But there is no way I can confirm that.
I don't.
Uh,
I don't think anything here is like super special.
But
No,
what
apart from
about
the
my
PR
red
thing, maybe.
pinstripes and my yellow pinstripes and my white pinstripes and my orange lettering?
no.
So
East Broad top noises.
it is also worthwhile mentioning superheating.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
I mean,
Ooh.
super
Well,
ratings.
That's technically in the points.
Yeah, that is in the stats.
True.
Yeah, that would be in stat.
Oh, mine has a superheater. Huh.
Mine
I
is
didn't
not.
realize that.
What about marker lights?
Does anybody
That's a
not
good
have
one.
marker lights? I mean, you guys might not
I don't-
have them in
I
your
don't-
pictures, but I feel like everyone should have marker lights.
They should have the capability to
Yeah.
have.
I have flag stands, and I believe I had marker lights at one point. Yes.
This might be a dumb question. or
Oh
a
yeah,
dumb
I found some
surprise.
pictures with marker lights.
What's your dumb question?
So, seeing as this is a logging royale,
Yeah.
can I get bonus points for actually being wood fired?
You know what? Yeah,
No.
sure. Yeah.
Okay.
That's hilarious. Yes.
On that note, I would like to bring up a few firsts for this.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's worth mentioning that this railroad in particular hauled the world's longest log train at 105 cars in like
Nice.
1907.
This is Locomotive Royale, not Railway Royale.
We should do that.
It's worth mentioning. They also felled what was at the time the largest white pine at 425 years old.
Well, was this the engine that knocked it over?
Unfortunately, not.
Okay, then that
Take a
doesn't.
running start and ram into it.
It's just cool stuff
Yeah.
to mention.
And it's pretty cool. But let's focus on the engines themselves. Okay, is there anything?
I was in about half a dozen movies.
Yeah, take your
This-
cinematography. Take your movie star point and go back to Hollywood.
Man,
I was in
Uh,
one book that wasn't
back to
mass
Hollywood
produced.
with you and Free.
Gotta find it again.
I was in
I-
one special order book. Does that count?
Now Matt's like, I'm gonna do a book.
I just realized. I think me and Horizon are the only ones that operate in preservation.
Yes.
Yes, preservation.
Operate more like exist.
Oof.
Hey, Milky, you exist in Kepner's backyard, don't you?
Yep.
Bender
Yes, I do.
Bender exists in preservation. He just hasn't operated.
No, it hasn't operated since like the early 50s.
Uh-oh.
Give it
Captain
20
Wait,
years.
Do we take two separate points, one for preservation and one for operation?
Yeah, one for existing
Yes.
and then
I've already
another one
taken
for
a preservation
operating.
point.
I mean, I already gave the preservation points out.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
Because you had the point
Yeah, I just
for 100%
put one down
survival.
for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Milky, you should have taken like McLeod 18.
Let's see. Trying to
Loco
find a
Royale
picture.
engines in Fred Kepner's backyard.
Oh, actually,
you could do that. You could do that.
does propaganda
I
count?
think he has one of Alberta Pacific 7's cousins there.
I want to see some propaganda.
The number one, among with a few other engines, were used in a lot of company propaganda to really get people out here, because the entire thing, the town of Potlatch, it was built by the company. And they had a bunch of pictures taken of, like, anything just to get people to come out here.
That's neat. It's like,
There's
look,
so
we've got
much-
steam engines. Come out here.
There's so little
Right.
out. We've got steam engines and it's 1920. It's not
I
like
got
not like
I
that's
got
common or
another
anything.
style point. In 1966, I was sold for display at a mobile home facility, which I think is kind of weird. But I thought
Did
that
I take points away for that?
No.
Yes, can we take points
I
away?
mean,
Then
I
we
mean,
would
it
be
wound
fine.
up. It wound up in Fred Kepner's backyard anyway.
Yeah, and that was a questionable decision.
Here in my
It won't be
backyard, I got this
it
new
won't-
Lamborghini here.
It won't be questionable in 30 years.
Yeah.
Well, once Kettner beats everybody's high score on life,
Yeah.
remember the philosophy is the person who dies with the most rusty shit wins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I will
it's gonna be
win life.
and it's gonna be
Hey,
the
I
queen.
wore
These things are
5
cheap,
different numbers throughout my lifetime.
Congrats.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the
Yeah.
Queen Betty
Ooh,
White and
yeah.
Fred Kepner riding off into the abyss.
Yeah. Right.
This engine wore 5 different numbers throughout its lifetime.
Congrats!
Yeah, no,
I
that's
I
not that
also
Is that a style
wore
pointer?
No.
No.
probably around that many.
No.
May I get a cute plow point?
I already gave out the
Well,
plow
let me-
points.
Oh,
Extended
Close.
smoke box point.
What?
No.
Oh,
Yeah. Extends point.
Can we give a
I'm
safety
pretty
points
sure I
to
have a
the
stat
WINM?
tab, It's just not attached.
Okay, what like safety
Is
point?
it, oh, because he
If
has
you
the
look at
extra
the
railings.
later one, because he has the handrails.
oh, also, I have a stack cap.
Oh, plow, not like cow catcher.
Yeah, not
no,
cow
take it.
catcher,
You can have
plow.
a plow point. But I'll lump that in with the. I'll consider that also the safety point. Not that they're related. I just don't want to give you two
Safety
separate points.
dance. Safety dance.
Okay. Is there anything else very pressing?
Other than these guys had a really cool boxcar at some point. You may have seen this if you're
It's
mom.
not Boxcar versus.
Find anything,
My
unfortunately.
locomotive was a mainline locomotive.
Oh, here's a good one. My engine
What was-
operated in mainline service until my engine operated in mainline service until 1969
Nice.
and operated as a switcher until 1971.
Wow.
Nice.
Being a
Okay.
relative term, right?
Long service life.
I'm gonna be honest. You
Do I
definitely
get
get
a point for that?
Yeah.
Can I get a point for being a mainline engine on a tiny backward logging railroad?
No.
Uh,
Yeah, okay.
Stop trying to overtake me in points, Matt. You're not going to
No.
win.
Dude, you're not gonna win.
Hey, Ellis, what was
Don't-
No, I mean in style point.
Oh,
bonus
okay.
points.
What was
Okay.
what?
the one box card that got dropped in the drink and then pulled up 20 years
what
later?
was that? I think 7999. You know what's
Yeah.
You know what's really upsetting? Actually, I just have a tangent to go on because we're gonna round up the show here. All of those historical records that the New England Berkshire and Western had, I can no longer get into them, a hold of them. I don't know if they still exist on the web.
Why not?
Basically, every picture there was of the Rutland Railroad and its surroundings and all the stuff relevant to the NWW was all on their website, and I can't get into it anymore, and I can't find those pictures on Google anymore, and I can't get into any of the pages, even the stuff that you don't need a login for. So, I have the tab of it open on my phone, and I want to send an email like, hey, is this website still even up? Because if it's not, if somebody has an archive, I want to download it and save it. Because it's a lot of history that's disappearing or has disappeared, and I no longer have my visual
Deserves to be
aids.
remembered.
Yeah, I no longer have my visual aids to tell the story of the barge bridge and Boxcar 7999. Anyway, okay, Tyler, is there anything that you have noticed that we haven't brought up?
Let's see here.
I have one more thing I want to mention. Not sure if this will be a style point or not, but I was actually owned by the British Columbia government.
That's kind of neat, but
yeah, looks kind
Neat, but not a style point.
nah.
Everything's kind of bog standard on these things, so
Yeah, there's
I can't.
nothing that cool or weird. I mean, they're all kind of cute and cool, but
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
Actually,
I have nice looking
a
dogs.
lot of the preserved steam locomotives in British Columbia were owned by the government at some point.
Yeah.
I have nice looking domes.
I gave you a point for that already.
You did?
Yes.
Oh.
I did it
Yeah.
in movies.
I get yes.
You got a
Okay, add your bonus points into your total, and let's see where we stand. It is a relatively. I just dropped my pen. It is a relatively close race, but I think...
Yeah, 18 takes.
Yeah.
Relatively close.
I mean, it is relatively close. Well, it's almost relatively close. It's relatively close for 4 out of the 5 people, so...
Is this a tie? Wait, or is it?
No, it's just...
Oh.
It's 1 point apart, actually. Sierra Railroad 18, Milky with 75.5 points takes it here. Polson Logging with 74.5 points. Horizon comes in second. Matt comes in third with 73 points. Bender comes in fourth with 72 points. Congrats on not getting last. And Brian gets in last with 65 points. So really, excluding the outlier because it's a statistical anomaly, Bender did get last. So,
Wait, no. I can statistically test if he is an
I
outlier.
don't think I would have gotten last had I called the correct stat the first time.
yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't help that you got 2s on your own stats twice. And other than your... Yeah, you just had a rough while.
Yeah.
Rough
I had
game.
like one really good round, and the others were kind of just.
I feel like this is proof because it just even I might be totally wrong about the Alberni Pacific engine, but it seems like it would have been a good engine and could have held its own. But just the people it was surrounded by, the competition it was surrounded by, and even on top of the way that it was played, it just didn't score points where it needed to, and everyone around it, not even sort of concentrated on taking it down. Nothing that happened helped it. So
It got caught in the crossfire.
Alberni
Yeah.
Pacific number 7 is our unsung hero for this episode. Maybe we'll see you back someday on the tank engine Royale or something. But
Wait, Braden, why are you unmuted? The Royale hasn't ended
no.
yet.
But with that in mind, by the way, let me go hop up in the announcements real quick and scroll up and talk about what we're doing for the rest of this season. So this was the Logging Royale. Next episode, next week, will feature Baldwin engines only. And we'll see...
This too
Ooh.
is a Baldwin.
We'll see which quick-thinking individual decides to call Builder.
Yeah, right.
Likely East.
And after that, we will have tank engines, steam under wires, and streamlined steam locomotives. But those are weeks ahead. We will see you next week for the Baldwin Royale. Thank you, everybody. And if you want to become a part of this, like I said, our Discord link is down in the thing. You know what I mean.
Yep.
Thanks, everybody.
Well.
Thank you.
Yep.
Stay
Bye-bye.
cool, Kirito.
Standards.
Bye-bye.
Told you I wouldn't come last.